Ooh, I got a good one for you today. Super pumped for this one. In this video, I'm going to show you a whole week's worth of work of me creating a brand ID for a new restaurant. Concept to realization from beginning to end, the whole process. So this company, like any other great company, began with a really good idea, and that was the idea to provide healthy meals based off traditional African cuisine. The target audience of this company was health-conscious men. They wanted to appear energetic while at the same time being realistic. So for this, I had to create a whole branding So for this project, I was responsible for the entire branding package. So that included the appropriate name for the brand, a complete visual system, and of course, a really good logo. So where do you begin? Well, for me, I like to just compile all of my ideas, all of my research, all the things I want to do, all the things I think I might want to do, things that I know that works, all the things that exist but don't really work, the potential competitors, all the people that might not really be competitors, but they're doing something right. I want to compile all that into a single resource. I make sure everything's organized so it's easy for me to reference while I'm creating this brand ID, especially when you're on like a restricted time frame, like a week, which is what I had. I just had 7 days to do this, which means I really have 6 days to do this because the 7th day is most likely presentation day. So on the 6th day, you want to have everything finalized, everything's proofed, everything reads well, there's no typos, the logo looks great, all the visual elements look, if you look at it with fresh eyes, you're still happy with it 2 days later, done. So I began doing my research. This is what exists, and we'll go ahead and jump into day one right now. Stop by at Skyline tonight for dinner. Typically let something thaw throughout the day, but we totally forgot. We were just busy unpacking stuff that we got from our baby shower last weekend and building all that and kind of organizing the nursery, so Skyline it is. So today's day one of this week-long brand ID project. I'm going to be working on this every single day to try to finish it in a week or less. This is for a company with no name. The only values that they have is they want to convey a sense of eagerness while being realistic, so how vague can you get? But since today's day one, it's mainly like a research day and just like build a base kind of day. What other competitors are out there? What are the pros and cons of those existing competitors right now? They really have no visual system or kind of identity elements at all. So I have to create everything from scratch. All right, so I went ahead and tackled the graphic elements portion of my research. And then I moved from there into the name portion of my research. I only have 2 name ideas right now. The first one is called Moyo, and it means heart or soul. I thought Afrique Bistro. Afrique Bistro, I think I'm pronouncing that right. If I'm not, I apologize. Afrique is Africa in French, and then bistro suggests like a comfortable, casual place to dine in. But I'm just gonna keep it at 2 right now. The name of a company, the name of a brand is always a very particular situation, especially when the people behind the idea don't really know what to call it or what it should be called. This is just where more research comes in. I know with my restricted time frame, I didn't want to have too many names. I didn't want to have like a book of name options. I only wanted to limit myself to 2, maybe 3 really good choices. It's day 2 of the brand ID project. It's actually Monday and it's 4 a.m. Starting my morning how I do most mornings, and that's packing my lunch for work, as well as my gym bag, and trying not to wake up my wife. Yeah, I found out these were not the same socks. Now though, it's time to make beef tortellini. Beef tortellini was great. Now it's time to design some logos. My logo design research began by looking up actual symbols that are present in African culture, seeing what they mean, seeing how they could potentially be translated over to the States and over for a restaurant. And after 40 minutes of sketching out ideas and doing more research on what options could be viable, I had nothing until I found an image of a sunset in Africa. That's pretty distinctful. If anyone saw that as an illustration, anyone with half a brain would most likely be able to tell that that's supposed to be a sun. Well, that's already distinctful enough. Let's go ahead and go that route, especially with it being a new restaurant, a new company, new kid in school kind of thing. You want it to be distinctful, but you want it to be memorable enough to where if someone were to say, hey, I saw this new company and this is what their logo was like, the person that they're describing the logo to, are you with me, would be able to draw that logo and pretty much nail it without ever having seen that logo in the first place. I pretty much nailed that. Along with the logo, I was thinking maybe some typography should be used. I'm thinking with the logo, we should definitely take advantage of the vibrant colors that are present within the food and within the culture. We should definitely use bold typography. I want this restaurant to feel modern. It's still wanting to provide that traditional African cuisine, but it definitely needs to be in a modern setting if it's gonna be successful at all. All right, so let me show you where I'm at right now. And it's blurry, I know. It's because I'm going to reveal what's on the bottom. So this is what I started with at Freak Bistro. This had the sun. I gave it a gradient. You know, you can kind of see the whole picture here. Gave it more of like a sunset look. This is fine, but I did like this symbol better. I thought, well, since they do offer like healthier options too, I thought, well, we need green. Green is also one of those vibrant colors such as red and yellow that's found in African culture. So I thought, well, yeah, green is necessary. But then looking at this like Afristro name that I came up with, I just thought, well, let's simplify African Bistro. Oh, you can see right here. I went back to Moyo, and Moyo is like it means heart or synonymous with soul. Moyo just fits this. It fits like the brand and with what they are right now. It was during this time that I realized just how important it would be for a brand like this to come off as modern and bold, and just what effect that was going to have on it compared to if it was being more conservative and restrained and trying to hold itself back. It was an excellent workout. Excellent workout. And now I'm off. Now I'm off to work. And next time you see me, we'll be in the studio. What's up? It is 9 p.m. right now. I'm currently working on the messaging for Moyo. I got the audience, the tone of voice, slogan, value proposition, and communication guidelines that I want to tackle tonight. Then I'm just going to call it a night and then get back to it tomorrow. So on day 4, I'm gonna admit I was pretty burned out just from the work that I was doing within this week, but then the weekend leading up to this week, and then the week before that, I was just kind of running on fumes. So I just took that evening to rest, recharge my batteries. That way I could hit it hard the next day. It's a wonderful day, man. Man, the weather's excellent. When it's 52 degrees and the sun's out, that is like excellent weather. It's warm enough to where you can still wear like some skinny jeans and a t-shirt and you're not sweating. All right, on to work, and then we're gonna go home and work on some of the visual elements for Moyo. I was super tired coming home from work today, but my energy is slightly increased because I got this box and I know what's in it. This is like the most hardcore, like heavy duty. Check out this knife. So there's this little lever here. Just slide it up and simultaneously pull this apart. You get extra blades. Click clacks back together. I use this because it's made to cut Amazon boxes. This thing. I got this for my phone and for my actual camera. I got it because it's just like, it's small. It's only like this long. There we go. And it stands up like that. You adjust the height with the ring. So it's a little lower now. Do that. No, it's high, or it's higher. Oh, that's nice. And then yeah, turn it on. And then boom, you're talking to the camera with the tripod. And if you need to, you can shimmy it down, and then it's a bit further back. That looks good, and it feels good. I'm happy I bought this. So tonight what I'm going to be doing, I downloaded some like royalty-free images from Pexels, and they're just images that I thought would be great to include for the whole brand ID. So tonight I'm just going to be experimenting with that. I'm not gonna, my whole goal isn't to make like a ton of images, just like enough to show different sides of the brand or what it could even look like. This part, there's not always like a right or wrong answer to it. It's just create visuals that you think tie everything in together with everything that you've created, from the messaging to the logo to and why they even exist. You're just tying all that together and visually representing it. Really happy with how this is coming along. Let me show you. So this is one of the images that I'm working on right now. I'm pretty much almost done with it. Spice Up Life is probably gonna be the official logo of Moyo. There's a lot of spices in African cuisine, brings a lot of flavor. Life ties directly into Moyo. Something like that makes the brand ID super cohesive. That's very important for your brand ID projects. You want it all to be cohesive. You want it all to tie back into the brand itself. That's gonna help the brand's customers develop their own brand ID in their heads, which we all know ultimately decides the brand itself. I will see you all on day 6, and we should be almost done, if not completely done, by the end of day 6 with these visual representations for Moyo. I got off work super early today and had to go grocery shopping. I thought it was gonna be totally fine because typically when I've gone grocery shopping, it's pretty crowded. Today just kind of felt like a madhouse. One store down, one store to go. So I'm back in the studio working on my final image. This is going to be the 5th image that I've done. I've done 4 others that took about maybe 15 minutes to do. This one, let me show you. This one here has got a few different elements that you can see. There's the pot of food, there's a guy here, got a knife, they got this textured background. Just trying to figure out how to put all these elements together that will fit the brand of Moyo and kind of share what they're all about. And there you have it. That was me creating a brand ID for Moyo. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that you want to see more videos like this in the future. If you do, let me know in the comments down below. And if you like this video, like and subscribe to my channel. That'll help me out a lot, and that'll make me produce more videos like this. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. Bye.